Day of the Devs. They think they're so cool. Delivering sneak peeks of new games to millions of people for free. I deliver billions of packages all around the world. I sneak down those filthy chimneys into people's crummy little houses and deliver them presents, whether they deserve them or not. And ask nothing in return, except for your complete nice behavior all day and at night, even when you're asleep. I mean, would it kill you to leave me a little milk and cookies once in a while? Some people think so. Whatever. Job's a job. Look, I'm not saying the Day of the Devs is better than Santa, but I will say that we don't break into your house. We deliver the goods, not the judgment. Not you're nice, none of our business. And 3, we don't ask for milk and cookies. I mean, if you happen to go by dayofthedevs.org and make a donation, that's great. But even if you don't, we will bring you the best in new games multiple times a year. So please remember, especially during this important season, that video games are the most important things in the world. And Day of the Devs is better than Santa.
We're in Topanga Canyon, Southern California, at an old friend's studio here, assembling the album experience, the soundtrack for the game Sleep Awake. I'm Robin Fink, co-founder and co-creative director at Eyes Out. I'm also composer of the music for the game. Assembling the album, I've never done this before. My greatest creative challenge here is to create a listening experience that lives outside of the gameplay.
That's asking a lot. The high,
Yeah.
but not one of you're not down by them?
Even shorter?
Yeah.
But still retains a vibe and a flow of traveling through these narrative realms. All of these things relate to one another. It's a bit of a feedback loop, I think.
Oh, Burning Sun needs guitar.
Is there a part? Do you know how to play it?
No, but it hasn't stopped me before.
Let's take 5, and then we'll either come back and I'll start dealing with this, or we'll find some other piece of music to ruin. A good bedside manner is key to successful record production.
I've scratched into every dark corner of music created for the game. It's panic-inducing and it's blissful. It's calculated and it's reckless. It's the sound of support through several years of game development in a world without sleep. And it's been my life.
This next title is from 17-Bit, a Kyoto-based studio known for some all-time classic award-winning indies, Skulls of the Shogun and Galaxy. Shortly though, they're soon to be known for their newest entry, the eagerly awaited physics-based dungeon brawler, Oasis.
I'm Jake Kazoff from 17-Bit, an international ragtag crew of developers here in Kyoto, Japan. I'm the creator and director of Oasis, a revolutionary new take on physics-based, 1-to-4 player, next-gen dungeon brawling. Oasis is set on a mysterious floating island high in the sky that has provided water to the planet below for as long as anyone can remember, but now it is stopped. And our scrappy crew of goofball misfits is trying to find out why. Explore deep caves, windy, overgrown sky gardens, and exotic elemental temples. This game is all about bringing people together, couch co-op and versus, as well as online. The more players are present, the crazier things get. You'll go on 15 to 20 minute missions, alone or with your gang, finding rare loot, and powering it back up in town with your hard-earned cash. Or you can jump into Fight Party, a cuckoo collection of PvP combat modes like Deathmatch, King of the Hill, and Brawly Ball. The best video games, to me, are the ones that really celebrate the essence of play. Play is constantly being delighted with new problems to organically solve at a moment-to-moment basis and adapting to the situation. I'm a lifelong snowboarder, and I love what good physics brings to video games. Constantly paying attention to your weight, your speed, your momentum and inertia, and through this, the sheer joy of the interaction with the world around you. And although this is a combat game at its heart, the interaction with the space is something we have worked very hard to make as pleasurable as possible. Lots of games have physics on props and the world around them, but rarely on the characters themselves. What really sets our game apart from these other physics-based titles is the hybrid nature of how we approach movement and interaction for the player. We didn't just simulate physics, we really redefined it for action video games. Our world blends real physics with hand-authored animations, giving the game a physicality that just feels alive and yet reactive. It's heavy, physical, and meaningful. This is not a button masher. The best games really bring people together, but they also drive us apart. And friendly competition is the best kind of competition. Oasis is big on what in direct competition with your friends or your family. It takes a dedicated moment to safely stash a treasure away, so you're fair game until it's in your pocket. We were incredibly fortunate to work with one of my favorite artists, Satoshi Matsuda, for our character designs. These charming, whimsical, utterly unique designs that have obvious roots to the traditional Japanese RPGs, but with a style all their own. French artist Alexandre Dubois stepped up and blew us away with his incredible environment designs. His whimsy perfectly matches Matsuro-san's, and his design skill is unparalleled. It's been a dream to work with a legend like Hip Tanaka. He's only about a generation older than me, but he is the sound of my childhood. I grew up playing Nintendo every day, hours and hours, playing Balloon Fight with my brother, being completely enveloped in Kid Icarus, completely lost in the world of Metroid. So many hours, so deep in these worlds, his DNA is in my love of video games. We made Oasis to create a truly next-gen dungeon brawler, unlike anything seen before. This is the game I've always wanted to play, featuring the adventure and response of classic action games combined with a cutting-edge approach to bringing physics and weight to the player experience like never before. See the difference for yourself. Try the demo in the ID at Xbox Indie Selects Demo Fest and wishlist us now on Steam to play the full demo soon.
Are you looking for a dreamy, surrealistic, waking nightmare with a hint of Hellraiser? Well, we've got you covered. It hails from Eldamar Studio in Calgary, and as a very cool twist of fate, they began as a web shop for photo effects. You're about to see how that experience has come to influence their latest endeavor.
The brain is wider than the sky. Its walls no bounds define. The brain is deeper than the sea. A darkness you can't flee. Wake up, wake up, wake up. You're lost in a lucid dream.
Hi, I'm Yuri from Aldemar Studio, and I'm excited to finally share Lucid Falls. A self-published psychological horror adventure with deeply immersive atmosphere and cinematic visuals. One of the main ideas behind Lucid Falls is gravity shifting. Gravity doesn't follow the rules. Sometimes you'll need to turn the world itself to reach places that don't seem possible. The game is built around atmosphere, emotion, and tension. Thanks for watching, and thanks to Dave the Devs team for the invite.
Role-playing, beat-matching marvel. It's from Lichtund. They're based in Poland, home of pierogies and my great-grandparents.
Ready to rock?
Hi, I'm Bartek. I am the creative director at Lichtund.
And I'm Rafał, and I run the company as well.
And we're here to talk about Rockbeast, our new game. And it's, how we say it, role-playing...
Story-driven role-playing management game.
You can say that part, okay? In Rockbeast, you're in the shoes of a manager, taking your band on a roller coaster ride to stardom in the 90s, in the time of bad haircuts, MTV, and raging capitalism.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I'll pay. This enough?
Yeah, I guess it'll do. So, when do you want to play?
So I was thinking this Saturday.
You manage a band, plan their gigs, pick venues, sell tickets, and then you deal with the ungrateful little shits who are supposed to be your talent. Like all artists, they need constant reassurance, adoration, and managing their self-destructive tendencies. Assuming all goes well, you do this again and again, and the little shits get somewhat better. And eventually, you get to play in the big leagues. You negotiate and sign deals, get awesome gear, record new songs, celebrate, wake up with a massive hangover. Because success doesn't mean happiness. People are complicated that way, and your choices shape their fates and show you who you truly are.
So Rockbeast is coming to PC, PS5, Xbox Series X and X, and Nintendo Switch.
And Nintendo Switch 2.
As well.
And PS Vita 2 as well.
I think that it will be a lot of editing of our material.
One of my favorite subgenres of games is the first-person puzzle game built entirely around a unique game mechanic. Titles like Superliminal, Maquette, and Viewfinder have found great success in taking new and innovative game mechanics and stretching them across a series of increasingly complex puzzles tied together by an interesting story. Our next title, Stretchmancer, seems to take a similar approach and run with it, dropping players into a squishy, squashy, stretchy world full of expertly designed puzzles that's better seen than explained.
Hi, I'm Adam from Triangle Wave, and we are making Stretchmancer, a first-person puzzler where you can stretch the whole dang world. We're so excited to show you the game in action and to announce that it will be published by Off-Brand Games.
Dang, another decade in the slammer, courtesy of the Empress. But these Claustro goons have got no idea they've got a Stretchmancer on board. Remember to stretch, Chief.
In Stretchmancer, you play as, well, the Stretchmancer, squashing and stretching your way through brain-bending puzzles as you attempt to save the galaxy from the evil Claustro Empire. Your right hand gives you the push stretch, perfect for sneaking into small spaces, while your left hand gives you the pull stretch, essential for crossing huge gaps and getting up high.
Expanded and commanded, Chief. We'll be out of here in no time.
We've created a unique world stretching engine that allows you to combine your stretches to solve complex puzzles. Or pull off unexpected acrobatics.
We're currently prototyping all sorts of weird and wacky mechanics to work alongside stretching.
Target lost. Concentrate all.
These include good old water, which fills the changing shape of the level. Stretchmancer started out as 3 friends making a tiny game for the Ludum Dare Game Jam. But amazingly, we won the jam and just love seeing people get so into the concept. It's now been so fun expanding this concept into a fully fledged game. Get ready to meet lots of weird little guys like your nervous sidekick Walt.
Keep on stretching, Chief. I can smell the next laser beta.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
Not only that, but as you escape the Empire's clutches, you'll be nodding along to a bodaciously original soundtrack inspired by your favorite cartoon theme tunes.
Foolish Agora rebels, you always said you wanted space.
So get ready to stretch the world and save the galaxy in Stretchmancer.
And why not drop us a wish list too, Chief? It really helps us out.
But don't you dare join the Stretchmancer Discord. You'll see all our secrets.
Okay.
You'll never make it past our squeezing edge trap technology.
Spacious and capacious, Chief. We'll be out of here in no time.
Stretchmancer, watch out!
Remember to stretch, Chief.
This next world premiere has the most amazing title. It's from Devolver, who we all know, and a trio of human devs called Deconstruct Team, who've made a slew of games, including, let me check my notes, Many Nights a Whisper, The Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood, Essays on Empathy, and a few others, also with great titles.
Hi everyone, we are the Construct team. You might remember us from the Red Strings Club and the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood. For a new game, we partnered with our friends at Silky Harbor to explore more ambitious ideas and designs. By combining our skills with Silky Harbor's, we've been pushing our creativity in new ways, which has led to Virtue and a Sledgehammer.
Virtue and Sledgehammer is a game about realizing you don't belong in the place you grew up anymore. At its heart, it's a narrative experience. We explore this idea in an exaggerated way, with robots and a sledgehammer, all set up in a creepy ghost town.
In Virtue and a Sledgehammer, you make your way through your hometown by literally breaking it apart.
uncovering your memories from your past. We put a lot of care into building a highly reactive destruction system that responds to your hammer and to anything you send flying.
But it's not all chaos. There are moments of quiet. You get to know the cast through sequences of interactive fiction presented in a cinematic style. We can't wait for you to uncover all the things we've hidden there. Make sure you wish us the game and follow us for more news.
Our next title might make you hungry. This charming game comes to us from Timberline Studio, based out of Los Angeles with team members all around the world. It blends elements of cozy and crunchy game design in a way that really gets my appetite going. Enjoy hearing all about your next culinary and questing adventure in Bistro. Like bistro, but beast. Get it? Right? You got it.
Hi there, I'm Lindsay, co-founder and writer over here at Timberline Studio. Our small team is based in a few places around the world. In fact, they're all here too. Timberline Studio is all about creating vibrant worlds and tying together unexpected genres. We also tend to toss in a few animals. I blame my biology degree for that. You might know us from the dog sledding game The Red Lantern, but today we're excited to be part of Day of the Devs so we can share more details about our next title, Bistro. Bistro takes place in a cozy fantasy world where not all heroes wield swords. In fact, in this game, you'll wield the spoon. We like to call it a crunchy, cozy deck-building adventure. And what I mean by that is, it's cozy at its heart. You manage a town-to-table restaurant where you farm, gather, and fish up your ingredients to support these heroes that come to your town. They're called the caretakers. And by cooking and doing all of those cozy elements, you are supporting the crunchier bits of the game. Minigames, and deck-building battles. Every day, you'll move between these two modes, giving you a nice balance of prep and execution. You'll play as Penko, a young chef who has taken over the restaurant in the peaceful haven of Palo Pori. But beyond the village's protective walls, ravenous monsters from another realm have invaded. Soon, outsiders descend upon your restaurant looking for a meal to help them fight back against the invaders. You'll team up with the fire god Flambe, and she'll provide the flame for your food. We wanted to explore the idea that even heroes need support if they're to succeed. By cooking with Flambe, you're able to unlock flavor magic for the caretakers that visit the restaurant. As bonds form and past wrongs are forgiven, you'll find that to save the world, it's best if you don't go it alone. Cooking is key in Bistro, and each meal you prepare shapes your caretaker's abilities and provides them with the health they need. Every ingredient unlocks a magical flavor card that you'll use in battles, many with their own special effects. Do you cook something that can heal your caretaker, or maybe something that can put your enemy to sleep? And once you've fed your caretakers, they'll head off into the wilds. Upon their return, they'll tell you all about it by regaling you with their tale in the form of a puppet show. In this puppet show, you'll engage in card battles inspired by classic trick-taking mechanics, match the monster's flavor to overpower them, or use balancing cards to turn their attacks back on them. It's all about flavor here in Bistro. Every monster and caretaker is built around it: bitter, salty, sour, sweet, or umami. And like the caretakers, the monsters also have abilities, like this bog piper here can blow your cards right off the stage, or Flamatito can burn your cards, halving their power. Earn new ingredients as you defeat the various creatures you encounter and unlock their abilities for the caretaker, and give them a taste of their own magic. As we designed the characters and monsters, we took inspiration from combinations of animals in the real world and asked ourselves, can we make this charmingly weird? We can't wait for you to meet the caretakers and to explore the world of Palo Pori. And today, we're very excited because we're announcing that the demo for Bistro is now available. Thank you so much for watching, and we're thrilled to be a part of Day of the Devs. But we gotta get back to cooking, because no one can save the world or make a game on an empty stomach. Bye.
If you enjoyed Ringu, Audition, or basically anything Takashi Miike has ever made, boy oh boy, do we have a world premiere for you. It's from Historia, they're based in Japan, and if you enjoyed the Caligula Effect games, cool, this one is so much creepier.
こんにちは。
本作のプロデューサーの河合です。今回、The Game Award の Day of the Devs で、この Unme を発表できることを嬉しく思います。本作は、様々な人間の魂を心に宿した少女が、精神の迷宮からの脱出を目指す不思議なゲームです。今日はその魅力の一端を皆さんにお見せしたいと思います。
仕方ないじゃん。思い出せないんだから。一時的な記憶喪失だと思います。
こんにちは、ディレクターの佐々木です。皆さんには何か怖いもの、苦手なものはありますか？高い場所が怖い、狭い空間が怖い、先生や上司が怖い。他人にとっては何でもないことが自分にとっては本能的に怖い。本作はそんな人によって異なる不安をテーマにしています。少女の中には4つの魂が宿っていて、そのうち1つが表層に現れ、プレイヤーが操作しますが、それらはプレイ中に意図せずにどんどん切り替わってしまいます。
とにかくイライラしてそれどころじゃないんだって。
そして探索中にはそれぞれの魂の不安なこと、怖いことが誇張され、次々と少女に襲いかかってきます。つまり魂が切り替わると、プレイヤーが体感する恐怖や不安も変化することとなります。プレイヤーはどの魂が表に出ているかを意識しながら、不安を抱えつつ歩みを進めることとなるでしょう。これはホラーゲームなのか、我々は何度も議論しました。最終的に我々はジャンルにとらわれず、人間的や根源的に嫌なものをどう表現できるかを追い求めることにしました。
主人公が探検するのは奇妙で理不尽な精神の迷宮です。そして4つの魂をそれぞれ自分の体であると主張しています。ゲームの過程で一体誰が本物なのかというのを判断して、本物でないと判断した魂をプレイヤーの手で排除します。プレイヤーはこの判断を魂との対話を通して行っていくことになります。魂たちは分かりやすく明快な言葉を紡がないかもしれません。ただそれは生きているがゆえの逡巡、言いよどみ、嘘、ごまかしなどが存在するからです。もちろん突き詰めればフィクションではあるんですが、確かにこの魂が生きていると感じてもらえることを目指しています。一人また一人と減っていく魂、もしかしたらすでに本物は自分の手で消してしまったかもしれない。最後に残った一人は偽物かもしれない。それでも、このゲームにおける自分の決断は不可逆なのです。このゲームでしか救われない誰かを救うことができる。このゲームがそういう存在になればいいなと考えています。
今までのゲームになかった体験を提供できるように、開発メンバー全員で試行錯誤しています。リリースをお楽しみに。
私が私であること、私が誰よりも分かってる。
そんなことありえますか？
さっさと他のやつを消せ。
This next title is from a solo developer who is also a composer, a multi-instrumentalist, and a multimedia artist who's based in Sao Paulo. This is their first game. It was born from a postgraduate thesis entitled Sound Tridimensionality and Visual Tridimensionality from Vegetation Outlines. Need I say more? From Soundgrass Studio, revealing their first look at gameplay, this is Soundgrass.
Hi,
I'm Marcel. I'm the solo developer of Soundgrass, a game where your core gameplay mechanic is sound. It is a first-person exploration puzzle game set on a semi-open world planet. There are survival elements and a deep science fiction narrative to uncover. You find yourself on a planet where plants emit sound. Let's see how sound can become your gameplay. To be able to control and immerse yourself in sound, you have a sphere-like drone with many functions. You can change, for example, the point of listening to the sphere's location. You can also listen to the depth of a river by sound or find and resonate fracture points in structures. This sphere has a sound mode, a light mode, and secondary functions. It can also be split up for advanced exploration and puzzle solving, and it's very fun to play around with. The sounding plants react to light and sound, allowing you to manipulate the flora and the biome's soundscape. Because sound itself is the core gameplay, every new species, environment, or puzzle you discover introduces you to a different sound mechanic. These were some of the first uses of sound as your gameplay. They get progressively more complex and musical. In the game, you can respond to your personal AI, leading to different endings to a narrative that debates life, death, consciousness, duality, and eternity, all from the perspective of music. It's pretty cool. I'm originally a musician and I learned game development just to make this game. For me, music is one of the most profound human experiences, and with Soundgrass I want people to learn, feel and experience music in new ways. I believe this also makes us see the world differently. Thank you, Day of the Devs. Follow Soundgrass Studio, wishlist Soundgrass and... Bye.
Okay, so I don't really know how to explain this next one. It's called the Dungeon Experience. It's made by Melbourne studio Bone Assembly. Beyond that, I don't know if I have words. See for yourself.
Hi, I'm Jacob Janerka from the game studio Bone Assembly. We are the strongest collection of bones in the games industry.
Oh my god, are you okay?
Nasze kości są tak mocne, jak nasza pasja do tworzenia gier.
What? I think he's got that head injury thing where you can like suddenly speak a different language. Oh, cool.
Jacob, you gotta stay with me. You gotta pick our game. Day of the Devs is a big deal. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do it.
The Dungeon Experience is a first-person adventure game where you meet me, a low-level mud crab. Go ahead, pick me up, get to know me, explore my body. Oh, wow, you've got such firm hands, and you've got a grip, and they're well moisturized too. You have done this before, haven't you? You're a professional. Professional picker-upper, that's what you are. Oh, put me down, please. In the game, I run a high fantasy theme park adventure, crossed with business seminar. Its purpose is to unlock the greatest loot of them all, financial freedom. Become successful, just like me. Afford any luxury items, such as crab lamp, crab rug, race car bed, crab clock, and crab phone. We put a lot of love into our game. We try to make small details like pressing a button feel good.
Oh, sorry, I should have been more specific. Not that button. Yes, these buttons. When you're ready, press my nipples to activate the mechanism. They are especially sensitive buttons. Please take care when pressing them. Don't push too quick.
We also know how important first-person immersion is, so we invested a lot into full-body awareness tech. The game also has a large, unique, and interesting cast of characters to meet. Also, there's some other ones that make up the character list.
But I've got some spicy fan fiction from Galaxy Pilot Starfighters. I'd love for you to read it.
Hey, can I pitch you this new business idea? We're shopping.
If you liked any of that, please go wishlist the Dungeon Experience. Hey, are you still there? You want more for that wishlist, don't you? I'll do anything. What if I let you eat me a little bit, huh? Maybe squeeze a little lemon? Dip me in some herb mayo? Go ahead. Mukbang me, adventurer. Mukbang me. My claws grow back. Don't worry. Oh my god, one wishlist for one mukbang. Oh, why didn't I think of this before? It's all part of the experience. It's all a part of the Dungeon Experience.
Get excited for another world premiere! This one from Pasadena-based Funktronic Labs. These folks have numerous projects under their belts, especially in the world of VR, and their founders are indie superstars, having formerly worked on the Pixel Junk series at Q Games before they left to found their own studio. Artfully blending several genres and visual styles together, please behold Scramble Knights Royale.